to help us out with some analysis. Hi, Jay. Good afternoon and good to see you win. Well, it's a stock-specific market, so I'd like to know your stocks first that you're tracking for today.
Yeah, I have two longs actually, Nigel. The first one is railway stock, Ircon. I have a stop loss of about 213 for a price objective of fresh record highs close to 290. And the second is a short-term, very short-term trade on Wipro. Stop loss of 436 for a short-term price objective of 475.
Hi Jay, good afternoon. Great to have you on, on the show today as always. So we were just discussing this a while back that the PSU rally has come back with a vengeance, right? I mean, just a couple of days of lull and now they're all roaring, especially today. I mean, railway, shipyards, across the board move. What do you make of this? And would you look at any long trades on any PSU stocks now?
Yeah, I think it's more limited to the railway names rather than a broad spectrum of PSUs. Some of the PSUs, like Bank of Bala, have been negative since last week. So a little bit of caution is required. This is probably completing the structure that's pending for railway names like Rail, Ircon. They need to go above the 2024 high that was clocked in early January. So it's just possibly selective pockets within the PSU names that's trying to push to fresh 52-week highs. So I wouldn't get too upbeat on the PSU names.
Jay, what about L&T and Reliance Industries? These are the two pillars on which the market is rallying today.
You got a sharp eye, Rima. Basically, I was trying to, I was going to raise a point on nifty infrastructure names. L&T in particular has had a significant reversal and probably clocked an important top from the 2020 bottom. But it just still remains to be seen. We'll watch the resistance at about 3,500 for L&T, and if we get a strong rejection from there, then it confirms that it's clocked a significant medium-term top. When it comes to Reliance, it's a very interesting juncture. For the bulls, the recent low about 27.70, that needs to hold. If it can hold, I think it has the potential to clock one last high. But for the first time, it's clocked lower lows and lower highs. So it's an important juncture. But these two names are housed in the Nifty infrastructure. The Nifty infrastructure index is looking like it's starting to turn. But we need to see a close below 8,000 level on the Nifty infra. Only then it will confirm the whole infra play is turning. Because most of these names are economy facing for India. So close below 8,000 is going to have a significant bearing for the medium term for most of the names. And it's since as I said earlier, these are all economy-facing names. It has an impact on the overall market structure.
Jay, sorry I missed it, but did you discuss metals yet?
Oh, no, not yet.
I mean, Vedanta, Nalco, and everything there in that space today. JSPL, some of this, of course, is results reaction. Vedanta is also, there's a board meet coming up for fundraise. I mean, so there are individual stories, but I'm not sure if there is a sectoral tailwind. Any thoughts here?
No, actually, there is a sectoral tailwinds. From about 7,500 on the Nifty Metals Index, the Nifty Metals Index needs to complete a structure about 9,600, 9,800. So this is probably at the fag end of the move. So and if you look at COMEX Copper, I believe it's got a couple of higher days of higher highs to clock, and it looks like it might run into an exhaustion there. So we're watching significant resistance in both these metals index as well as COMEX Copper. But I've mentioned the resistance levels here. The momentum is clearly on a drag, and so it's clearly signaling that metal names are on a stretch, and they could very soon exhaust. But no preempting the markets. We'll be watching for what the price action tells around these resistance levels.
Okay, got it. By the way, I mean, there's a bit of an Adani Group move that has built up in the last two trading sessions, and all of the stocks are up today. Adani Enterprises, of course, are 5.5% higher. Ports is up about 2%. Adani Power is up about 5%. Adani Energy Solutions, 3.5%. The entire lot, Total Gas, is up about 5.5%. Now, so far in the last two trading sessions, the best move is on Adani Enterprises, closely followed by Ports. So that's what's playing out. Jay, you notice anything interesting on the charts here? Even a short-term trade? Anything that you would take?
Yeah, actually, besides the two picks, I was actually tossing in my mind whether to pick Adani Ports as a pick. So I know because the risk rewards from here is about a little over 1:1. So at 1240 stop and for a 1460 objective, 1480 objective, that didn't look so great. But and it's a big name, and some people perceive this as politically close to the present government. So that's the reason why I avoided it. But yeah, it is looking very short-term interesting for the high-risk taker. There is, but it looks to me that the move from the February low of this year is looking like an ending move for Adani Ports. So that's another reason why I just put it as a third on my list rather than top two.
Okay, one stock you should keep on your radar today is Bharti Airtel. Numbers are expected. What about Vodafone Idea? Have we seen a base built into the stock closer to the price at which the companies raise money? And Indus Stars, that's been on a tear, and Bharti Airtel. We've not spoken about telecom often, but where do you stand on these stocks?
Yeah, for me, Vodafone Idea is an avoid. I've been bullish on Bharti since I know it's a sub 1,000 and it's performing quite well. And I expected it to exhaust around 1360 odd levels, but it's still, it seems the momentum is still intact. Probably one more high due. But Vodafone Idea, as long as it stays below 14.5 and 14, it's a complete avoid. There could be short-term upsides, but I don't like the price structure. That's why I'm avoiding the stock.
This is the article today, Rima, in the morning that get ready to pay 25% higher tariff. That story, I think, the Times of India. But the stocks actually corrected, come off quite sharply, 10% or so, along with the market fall, and it's recovering some of it with the gain today. I think we're going to wrap up things here. Jay, great speaking with you as always. Appreciate your time and talk to you soon again. We'll end 115 points.